Come all year round as if you want to hear a story about a brave engineer. Casey Jones was the rounder's name. On a 6-8 wheeler, boys, he won his fame. The caller called Casey at 4:30. He kissed his wife at the station door, mounted to the cabin with his orders in his hand, and he took his travel trip to the promised land. Casey Jones mounted to the cabin. Casey Jones with his orders in his hand. Casey Jones mounted to the cabin, and he took his travel trip to the promised land. Put in your water and shovel your coal. Put your head out the window, watch the driver's roll. I'll run her till she leaves the rail, 'cause I'm 8 hours late with the Western Mail. He looked at his watch and his watch was slow. He looked at the water and the water was low. He looked at the fireman and then he said, we're gonna reach Frisco, but we'll all be dead. Casey Jones, gonna reach Frisco. Casey Jones, but we'll all be dead. Casey Jones, we're gonna reach Frisco, we're gonna reach Frisco, but we'll all be dead. Casey pulled up that Reno hill. He tooted for the crossing with an awful thrill. The switchman knew by the engine's moan that the man at the throttle was Casey Jones. He pulled up within 2 miles of the place. Number 4 stared him right in the face. He turned to the fireman and said, boy, you'd better jump, 'cause there's 2 locomotives that's a-going to bump. Casey Jones, 2 locomotives. Casey Jones, that's going to bump. Casey Jones, 2 locomotives. 2 locomotives is a-going to bump. Casey said just before he died, there's 2 more roads that I'd like to ride. The fireman said, what could that be? The Southern Pacific and the Santa Fe. Mrs. Jones sat on her bed as sign, just received the message that Casey was dying. Go to bed, children, and stop your crying, 'cause your daddy's now riding on that heavenly line. Casey Jones mounted to the cabin. Casey Jones with his orders in his hand. Casey Jones mounted to the cabin, and he took his travel trip to that prom.